Okay, picture this. You're launching a business, but there's no 10-person team to manage, you're not begging for thousands of dollars in venture capital, and you absolutely don't need years of technical experience. Sounds crazy, right? Well, welcome to this explainer, where we're going to completely rewrite the rules on how company building is viewed today. As we unpack this blueprint, one massive, fundamental truth is going to hit you right out of the gate. In today's market, the barrier to entry for starting a highly scalable, totally professional online company has officially dropped to exactly zero. Literally zero. And it is all thanks to artificial intelligence. Whether you want to build a killer web agency, push digital products, or launch a massive print-on-demand empire, the entire architecture of business has changed. Let's get into it.
So ask yourself, why work harder when AI can do 80% of the heavy lifting for you? If you look at the absolute top digital entrepreneurs operating out there right now, I promise you, they aren't just grinding more hours than you are. They're working vastly smarter by treating AI as their silent business partner. This is the ultimate 80-20 rule of modern business architecture. The tools we're looking at today, they handle the bulk of the tedious, difficult work, that massive 80% chunk, which frees you up to be the visionary. You just step in, refine that final 20%, and focus on pure strategy and growth. Today, we're locking in on the exact tech stack you need to target highly lucrative markets, especially the US market, and scale your revenue fast.
All right, here is the architectural blueprint for our explainer today. We're going to start with blueprinting your foundation, move right into building a code-free storefront, set up a content engine, design your visual assets, and finally, automate operations.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1. Blueprinting your business foundation.
You know, it's honestly wild to look back at the outdated, exhausting method of manually writing a 30-page business proposal versus how it's done now. Nobody has time for that. Enter PrometAI. This tool is designed specifically for early-stage founders, and it's a total game changer. It takes your raw, scattered ideas and instantly structures them into a complete, investor-ready business blueprint. They have this incredibly powerful entrepreneur's journey tool that maps out your exact growth path, nails down your target demographics, and spells out your monetization structure with crystal clarity. You literally go from a brain dump to a professional strategy in a matter of minutes.
Now let's build on that foundation with two heavyweights, ChatGPT and Claude. Think of ChatGPT as your heavy-duty researcher. You want to deploy it strategically for deep market research and competitive analysis. It's an unbeatable brainstorming partner to help you reverse engineer successful online businesses and draft some really compelling offers. But when it comes to the actual communication of your brand, that's where you pivot to Claude. Claude is absolutely exceptional at generating a highly natural, human-sounding brand voice. If you are targeting an American audience and you need high-converting email sequences, Claude gives you that subtle, native nuance that builds instant trust with your prospects. It's like having a top-tier copywriter on staff.
Moving right along to layer 2, building your code-free storefront. So, there's this revolutionary shift happening right now in how we build on the internet, and it's called vibe coding. It's exactly what it sounds like. You simply use plain English to tell the AI exactly what you want, and it dynamically builds the site for you. By leveraging tools like Wix Harmony and Bolt, you completely bypass the need to learn HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. Seriously, you can instantly spin up premium, highly responsive portfolio sites for local small businesses or craft gorgeous landing pages for your own digital products, just by describing the vibe and the functionality you need. It's almost unfair.
And that brings us right back to this brilliant point. These tools get you to the 80% mark of a finished website in minutes. Remember that 80-20 rule from the beginning? This is it in full swing. The AI acts as your senior developer. It lays down the code, it structures the responsiveness, and it builds out the framework. Your only job is to step in at the very end, visually edit that remaining 20%, tweak the colors, and hit publish. It is so incredibly empowering for solo founders.
Next up, layer 3. Creating your content engine.
Look, the most beautiful storefront in the world is totally useless if you don't have foot traffic, right? And faceless video empires are one of the most scalable ways to generate that traffic today. To build this engine, you've got two main workers. First up is Pictory. Pictory is pure magic for scaling content. It takes a simple text script or even a blog post and automatically converts it into a highly engaging video. It seamlessly syncs your words to high-quality stock footage, generates the captions, and adds transitions automatically. On the flip side, we have Descript, which completely flips the concept of video editing on its head. With Descript, you edit your video just by editing a text transcript. If you say or mess up a line, you literally just highlight that word in the text, hit delete, and Descript automatically cuts that exact frame out of the video flawlessly. It makes professional editing as easy as typing up a Word document.
But to really bring those faceless videos to life, you need killer audio. That's where ElevenLabs comes in. It is your absolute go-to for hyper-realistic AI voice models. If you're creating audio assets or running a channel targeted at a US audience, your voiceover simply cannot sound like a cheap robot. It has to sound native and professional. ElevenLabs delivers flawless American accents complete with natural human emotion, perfect pauses, and realistic intonations. It instantly gives your brand that crucial voice of authority.
All right, let's move into the interior design of our business. Section 4, Designing Profitable Visual Assets.
When it's time to create unique designs for merchandise, like t-shirts, mugs, or hoodies, there are two absolute powerhouses you need to know about. First, Midjourney. This is your heavy hitter for stunning, high-resolution graphic art. Just type a text prompt, and you're generating gallery-level artwork. But then there's Ideogram, and this tool gives founders a very specific, highly lucrative edge. It flawlessly renders actual text inside of images. So if you want to create those trending, typography-based merch designs that constantly sell out on platforms like Etsy and Amazon, Ideogram is the tool that ensures your text is perfectly integrated into the graphic without any of those weird, garbled AI spelling errors.
Now, once those core design assets are cooked up, you've got to package them for marketing. Enter Canva AI Magic Studio. Think of this as having an entire in-house marketing team on call. Directly inside the Canva, you can instantly resize your graphics to fit every single social media platform out there, magically erase backgrounds with just one click, and get this, it'll even write your ad copy to perfectly match the image. It condenses what used to be a full day of marketing prep into about 5 minutes of work. It's awesome.
Finally, we've reached Section 5, Automating and Scaling Operations. Okay, this is where we turn on the electricity to the building. Because if you don't automate, you are literally just buying yourself a 12-hour-a-day job. Let me walk you through a quick micro-case study showing how tools like Zapier or Make.com act as the central nervous system of your business. Think about this incredibly simple yet totally powerful workflow. Step 1. A new lead fills out a form on your website. Step 2. Zapier instantly catches that data and locks it securely into your database. Step 3, it automatically triggers your AI to generate a highly personalized email response based on exactly what that lead asked and fires it off. Step 4, Zapier pings you with a Slack notification letting you know a new lead was handled. This entire sequence happens in maybe 3 seconds, and it happens while you are fast asleep.
And this setup brilliantly illustrates the real power of what we're building today. We've effectively mapped an AI tech stack right onto traditional corporate roles. Need strategy and business planning? You've hired PrometAI. Web development? Wix Harmony is on the payroll. For your marketing and content department, you've got Pictory. And running operations and data entry? Zapier is your COO. You are essentially hiring a highly scalable virtual corporate ladder that executes at a totally professional level, all for a tiny fraction of the cost of one human employee.
Let's wrap things up with a quick summary and your actionable roadmap. So, here is the definitive tech stack we've uncovered. PrometAI for strategy, Wix Harmony for your storefront, Midjourney and Pictory for products and content, and Zapier to automate the whole thing. The big takeaway I want to give you here is to pick just one business model. Whether that's building portfolio websites for local businesses or launching a faceless YouTube channel, pick your model, choose the corresponding tools, and launch it this week. Do not get stuck in analysis paralysis.
I'm going to leave you with this final, absolutely crucial question. The technology is completely ready. The market is waiting for your specific offer. So, are you ready to execute? The absolute biggest mistake you could make after finishing this explainer is just doing nothing. The barrier to entry is zero, but the window of massive opportunity is wide open right now. Take these tools, architect your future, and we'll see you next time as we continue to explore the strategies that build real, scalable wealth.